Sometimes the bridge we burn is the one we need to cross again. In a quiet village by the river, two brothers, Ethan and Noah, lived on neighboring farms. They were not just brothers, they were best friends. But one small argument over land boundaries grew into something much larger. Words were said that couldn't be taken back. Doors closed, silence filled the air. For months, they avoided each other. The river that once brought them together now divided them. Neighbors whispered. They used to laugh together. Now, they don't even look at each other. Both men felt the pain, but pride held them captive. Neither wanted to make the first move.
One morning, an old carpenter came to Ethan's house, carrying a toolbox. "Do you have some work for me?" he asked gently. Ethan looked at the river and said bitterly, "Yes, build me a fence along that river, a high one. I don't want to see my brother's face ever again." The carpenter nodded slowly. "I understand." Ethan left for the town, leaving the man to his work. The sun set, and Ethan returned to find something unexpected. Not a fence, but a bridge, stretching across the river toward Noah's land. Ethan's anger boiled. "Why did you build this? I asked for a fence." Before the carpenter could answer, Noah walked across the bridge. Tears filled his eyes. "My brother, after all this time, you built a bridge to me." Ethan froze. His heart softened. The bridge was never just wood and nails. It was a symbol of something much deeper. Noah stood there, trembling. "I missed you, Ethan. Every day I wanted to say sorry, but I didn't know how." Ethan looked down, ashamed. "I said terrible things too. I thought I was right, but I was just hurt." The wind whispered through the trees as the brothers finally embraced. Years of pain melted in a single moment. Tears washed away pride. The carpenter quietly smiled and began packing his tools. "Wait!" Ethan called out. "Please stay. We have more work for you." The old man shook his head gently. "I have many bridges to build and many hearts to mend." And with that, he walked away, leaving behind not just a bridge of wood, but a bridge of forgiveness. From that day, the brothers worked side by side again. The bridge became a path not only between their farms, but between their hearts. Children from the village would run across it, laughing, unaware of the story behind it. Ethan often sat by the river, watching the sunlight dance on the water. He realized that forgiveness doesn't erase the past, it transforms it. Sometimes we build fences because we're afraid to be hurt again, but in doing so, we imprison ourselves. Forgiveness doesn't mean weakness, it means freedom. The bridge became a reminder. Every heart can be rebuilt, no matter how broken, and every bridge, once burned, can be rebuilt, if only we choose to forgive. So what about you? Is there someone you need to forgive, or an apology you've been holding back? Forgiveness isn't about forgetting. It's about freeing your soul from the weight of pain. Because when you forgive, you don't just heal them, you heal yourself. As Ethan once said, standing on the bridge at sunset, maybe forgiveness isn't something you give once. Maybe it's something you build, one plank at a time.